Welcome to the second part of our module. And in this module, I'm going to be showing you how you can get comfortable with the tools that you already have. We're going to discuss the two ways that you can make content, and we're going to look at each of them, the pros and the cons. And then finally, I'll run you through my setup and what I use to create this course in particular. It's very easy and simple to use. Let's go. If you're watching this, I'm guessing that you're probably a beginner content creator that wants to get better at creating content. You want to learn how to make these high quality videos. Well, it's really easy. There are basically two ways of creating content, right? There's the complete setup method. The complete setup method usually consists of these things. First off, you need a tripod. I've had more than 6 tripods, so you can see that for this method, having a tripod is very important. This is what I use to start my content creator journey, the complete setup. So I really recommend this for beginners. Then the second thing that you need is your phone. Your phone settings should be set at around 4K or 10K, and at least an iPhone or a phone with a good camera at the very least. If you have an iPhone, the microphone on iPhones are good, so you can use that as well. Next is actually a mic, like a professional microphone, like a good microphone. This investment takes like 60, like your budget should be like 50 to 60K or even less, 13 to 15K mics. You can get them, but people can watch through a video with bad video quality, but nobody can watch a video if it has poor audio quality. So that's very important. And finally, you need a very neat and consistent background for this complete setup method. The reason why I advise people to start off with this complete setup method is because first off, it looks much more professional. You see how I'm sitting here and it seems like I'm talking to an audience, like I'm talking directly at you, and you can see that this guy sounds very convincing. Well, it's because of the complete setup method. It looks much more professional, unlike the other method that we're going to talk about. The second reason why I strongly recommend the complete setup method for you is because it makes your videos look much more clean, and it has a learning curve to it, because once you're using a complete setup, you learn the different elements of what it takes to create a good video. Do you understand? It's not just casual, because you have to consider the angle, you have to consider the lighting, you have to consider how it is you want to be talking to the camera, because it's not just your face, it's like your whole presentation, your whole aura, and I really want you to get that learning curve as well. And then finally, this complete setup method is the perfect method if you want to create horizontal YouTube videos like this, or if you want to make professional looking Instagram or TikToks, like where you sound like an authority. Use the complete setup method. But as you know, like each and every single method has its pros and its cons. So the problem with this complete setup method, as you know, is a complete setup. So you'd have to really come up with like a consistent background. You'd have to set up your tripod, you have to set up your camera, all these settings, you have to get your microphone, all these technicalities. They actually reduce the friction to now creating content, which is a problem, because as content creators, you want just to come and record videos without stopping. Do you understand? You want to create as much videos as you can. That's your job as a content creator. And anything that will increase friction between you creating a video is just bad for business. But for now, I want you to get a hang of the complete setup method. Try to make at least some videos and try to post them and edit them and look at how they sound, like have a feel and experience with them. So all you need, I'll show you some videos that I recorded with this complete setup method, so that we can have a contrast. It will be linked below this module. Now, the second method, and a kind of casual method, is the FaceTime call method. So this literally consists of, or this literally feels like, bro, you're on a FaceTime call with someone right now. This is the type of videos that I've been making recently, but I really won't recommend this if you're a beginner. I'll recommend it for someone who has already found their voice as a content creator, like a more experienced person, because you have already found your voice and your face and your style of creating content, and you know your message so well that you don't even need a script. This FaceTime call method, you only like spam it when you know what you're really talking about, and you can get to the nitty-gritty of the video ASAP. As the name implies, it's a FaceTime call method, so it's not something that you really need a script for. Do you understand? And I don't want to take away that learning experience from you. That's why I recommend the complete setup method. But you can try both of them, and I'll show you examples of each and every single one of them after this module, attached to this module rather. So make sure to try each and every one of them and tell me the one that you want to work with. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.